How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video where we are in Wales currently, and we've just, and I mean stumbled, we didn't have this location, we literally just stumbled across this location and we got in, and it looks really, really cool. So I'm not going to waste too much time on an intro. You guys want to see the explore, so let's turn this camera around and let's show you that. Right, first things first, let's do introductions. So we've got Ant from Abandoned Seekers over there. We've got Neil, the Abandoned Explorer, who's outside now. I'm sure you'll see him at some point in a second. And we've got Colin, who's over there from the Bearded Explorer. He's busy exploring already. He's already straight into it. But check this place out. Absolutely nuts. Like I said, this isn't a location that we had. We literally just drove past and we're like, whoa, we think that's abandoned. Checked it out and there was a way in. I don't know where to start. No idea. It's again one of them hoarders' houses. There's just so much stuff to see. I've literally got to step over stuff to even get anywhere. Jesus. I tell you, it's been a while since I've done a house this good. Feels like ages. And check these out. These are the old Arga type hot plates. Oh, I've just noticed there's a newspaper here as well. Has this got a date on it? So, wow, it does. Tuesday the 14th of December, 1995. Wow. So that's like, what, 26 years old? Crazy. Guys, I'm glad I've got gloves on because I've got crumbly bits of the wall and stuff already clinging to these. So this is so, like, old. Like a crumbly, it's unbelievable. Oh, there we go, yeah. That's where the water, the noise is going from. It is water running down these. You see that big old crack as well. It goes all the way down. Like I said many times before, that's where the damage comes from. When you've got gaps and water manages to find a way in. That's obviously where this starts to fall apart so much. There's actually a load of unopened, I mean there's nothing in it by the looks, so I think it's actually rotted away at the bottom. It's obviously come out. There's a load of unopened Stones Bitter. And actually some Foster cans as well, which are also unopened. But it's still got, no, they're also empty as well. Oh no, that's actually got a little bit of weight to it, that one. So I reckon that's still got some of it in it. Oh, even more beers. Hofmeister. Can't say I've heard of that one. What is that? Oh, Germany, apt. I'm glad I'm wearing gloves. Antiseptic ointment. Martini Rosso. And Ascot biscuits. God, this is really cool. Even more beers down here. What are these ones? Usher's Best Bitter. And oh god, even more. I'm just finding so. Oh, this is still. This one's completely full. So this is Albright Bitter, ½ litre size, and that is completely and utterly full. That's I think they're both full as well because they've got some proper weight to them. Can you hear that on the microphone? Yeah. Sloshing around in there. Let's try and get down. Try to be a bit careful because there's lots of like well, saw blades basically and drill bits, so I don't want to, the last thing I want to do is get one of those on my leg or through my shoe and stuff, so I'm going to be a bit careful. There's actually a big shard of glass right there as well. So this looks like a little extra workshop which I can barely get in. Oh my god, I just looked around the door and there's actually still a jacket left on the door as well, hanging up. Well, this is just filled with like building materials, wiring, oil, tools, etc. Lots of things like that. And there's a whole box over there. It's like nails or something. And more beer, more Albright Bitter.
I don't know where to start.
It's ridiculous, there's so much to look at.
Oh.
Wow, hang on, what is that? What is that?
What?
Well, there's literally a whole comic book collection here.
A whole what?
Comic book collection.
Really? That's worth loads.
Well, I don't know. Eagle.
Right, let's go on eBay.
But there's literally, wow, I bet you they are worth a fair bit. 10th birthday 1950 to 1960. That's from the 16th of April 1960. Wow. And there's literally a whole stack of these right here. There's so many. So April 2nd, 1960, April 9th, 1960. There's just like a whole stack of them. Look, they're all here. And I think these are all the same magazine, I think. Yeah, Eagle. This one's from 1956. Dang, that is amazing. That is absolutely incredible. They're in really good nick for the age. That's crazy. I genuinely think this is worth some serious money.
Yeah.
So much so that I'm kind of reluctant to show it because of the fact I don't want someone stealing it.
So basically, Nathan's found something which we think is worth a lot of money. We're in two minds whether we want to show it.
Right guys, so before we carry on looking downstairs, I'm going to head upstairs just because there's quite a few people already here downstairs, so we're not talking over each other. I'm going to head upstairs and we'll come back down again in a minute. So just to the right of me, there's this old dresser which has got a lovely intact mirror. That's absolutely gorgeous. But there's also a couple of photos lying out. We've got this one, and then we've got this one over here as well, which is stuck to my hand, that's what it is. It's an older gentleman. Sat in the garden, I think. Oh, there's a saddle. Look at that. It's like an old horse saddle. That's heavy. I'm absolutely astounded by this place because, like I said, this is not a location that we had any knowledge of whatsoever. We literally just came here wondering because it looked abandoned, and we found so much. Didn't think we'd find anything like this. Today we've been exploring since about 3 in the morning. We literally got really early, and yeah, this is about the first decent place we've had all day. There's actually an old coin there as well, and that's got the date 1961, that is. But the other crazy thing is the fact that the bed is still made up as well. It's got an old V-pillow and some pillows, and there's still pillowcases and stuff on them, blankets on the bed. It's quite sad actually in a way. Another handbag. Anything of interest in here? Oh, that's so cute. A little dried flower that was just inside the purse. Looks to be like lavender to me. I wonder if that was just to kind of keep her purse fresh. That's really cute. I'm going to put that back in. And then through here, be quite careful because these are quite rickety stairs. They're barely even attached. But actually there's an old bike up here. Look at this. I'm going to be really careful on this floor, but look at that. That is gorgeous. Small suitcases and stuff everywhere. We've got an old heater over there. I don't think people have brought this into the house because they've been collecting antiques. I think actually this was stuff that they owned and used. Absolutely crazy. Now I just want to go over here because I've just seen something actually really cool. I'm going to be very, very careful on this floor. But this is an old transistor radio, I think it's a transistor, what you called it. But the thing that attracted me to this actually was on the back side, the back's come off, and you can still see all the insides. That's amazing. So I've literally gone back into the room and Ant's come in behind me, and
look at that.
Just seen this. Look how big that is.
That's mental, isn't it? March 1956.
56.
Wow.
I think that's the longest photograph I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That is so long.
Especially for back then. I didn't realise they had wide ends.
Yeah. Well, how would they have taken that? Unless it got really far back. Unless it is sort of stitched together. Because they were quite clever with photos back then. They used to paint them as well,
yeah.
sometimes to get colour in them. There's another one there, isn't there? Of course, I've got no idea who the person in here is we're supposed to be looking at, because obviously I'm guessing one person at least would have been...
I'm assuming they might be alive still.
Yeah, something to do.
It's only 1960, isn't it?
Right, so this one, which has got an incredibly short door, I actually have to crouch quite a lot to get in it. Oh, okay. Right, this looks like it's sort of guest bedroom. I'm going to be a bit careful because there's a bit of damage here on the ceiling, which means there's probably damage in the roof, which means there's probably water that's come down and may have affected the floors, so I'll be quite careful. I'd love to know the story behind this place, I really would. God, this one's such a snug room. This one has got to be a children's bedroom because I can't even move around in it. God knows how any adult person would have got around this. So in the corner we've actually got some more clothes hanging up. You can see it's pretty tatty. A few more clothes behind the door as well. But I think otherwise that's pretty much it. Not much to show. I mean, there's another picture just there. But otherwise it literally is just a chest of drawers, some clothes and a bed. Right guys, so this is the upstairs bathroom. Again, not the most exciting thing in the world, but I thought I might as well show it. Oh my god, the toilet is disgusting. Got a few bits and pieces like medicines and stuff in there. Supermint mouthwash. They've even got they've got toothbrushes left. Right, so the last room upstairs. I'm gonna head in here.
There's blazers in there.
We're seeing what, sorry?
These blazers, like how tidy they still look.
No, I literally haven't been in this room yet.
Like they look like you can actually just put them on now and start to carry on wearing them.
They are actually pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Everything I've been looking through, like newspapers, sell-by dates,
Yeah.
they're all in the 90s, like 96, 97.
Yeah.
Like the beer downstairs, the sell-by date's 1996.
Right.
3 or 4 newspapers I was reading downstairs, 1996.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
To be fair, I found quite a few things that were 1995 as well.
1995, yeah, there you go.
The only thing because we found a tin, didn't we, that we think said 2016 on it, but we may have been wrong. That might not be right.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
if everything else is saying the 1990s, maybe this has been abandoned since then.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
That's crazy.
It is. What's that? That's a weapon.
What? What? Oh God, I didn't even see that.
Grab it.
That is a giant spear. Well, no, is it shears? It might be shears. No, it can't be because maybe it was one side of shears. What is that?
I don't know. Guys, literally just found this in the bedroom. We're trying to work out what it is, whether it's some sort of weapon. It looks like something that you should find in a tribe in like Africa.
It does.
Or is it just some sort of garden tool?
Yeah, see, it looks almost like one side of shears, but then I can't see where it would connect to the other side.
Yeah, it's not long enough. Do you want to hold it? Or yeah.
It's just homemade defence.
Yes, it.
God, that's a bit wearing, isn't it? So guys, in this room, as Neil was saying a second ago, there's a couple of pictures just here. Got one here of this gentleman and this lady. That one looks ridiculously old actually. That looks like from the 1920s, 1930s. Definitely. And look at how the way he's dressed, look at the car. I would say it's 1920s, 1930s. I'll tell you what I am noticing, actually. A lot of computer-based stuff. So in the spare...
I saw a keyboard downstairs.
In the spare bedroom, there's a lot of PC magazines.
Yeah.
And here we've got the Game Maker's Manual.
Okay.
And micro-computer game graphics. And actually,
Does it have a date on it?
there's actually lots of stuff printed out here that says learning how to program Blitz Basic.
Okay.
So, this, here we are, here's a date. 18th of November 2004.
2004, okay.
So,
A little bit later than what we...
and that's actually been printed as well, so it's not just like a random date, that's actually been printed on that date. So again, there's just so much stuff to look at. I don't know where to start. This is the thing with these haulers' houses, they are so amazing that these are still here, but you just never know where to start. Got a James Bond fan. See Moonraker, Thunderball, Diamonds Are Forever, The Man with the Golden Gun. Yeah, definitely got a James Bond fan there. I saw something on the bottom that I wanted to look at, and it was this card here, and I've just noticed the date on it. It says, if I can get this focus, 25th of June 1937. I think it says, "Dear son, I have achieved here quite a scuff of sending a card just for you to see the entrance beautiful." So what's it got on the other side? Taligarn. Oh wow. I don't know where that is, but it is quite nice, isn't it? So it sounds like the guy whoever sent this has gone through quite the ordeal to try and get this sent to his son. And yeah, 1937. 1937, that is crazy. Right, well I think that is everything upstairs, so we're going to head back downstairs and finish off the bits we didn't finish while other people were down there. Check this out. I mean, seriously, I'm going to just wait here for a second and just sort of show you a few things. There's just so much to look at. I feel like I should just literally slowly pan around for a bit, so because you do want to pause it and have a look and see what you can see. There's a lot to see. Even I'm probably not taking it all in now. I'll probably go back and edit this and then be like, oh, look, that was over there. I didn't see that. Right, guys, so we're back downstairs. Again, as I said with every single one of these rooms, I don't know where to start. I have no clue. So, yeah, I just want to look around. I'm going to go back in this cupboard just because I want to look at these magazines again and see what else is in it. Because I was kind of a bit bamboozled by the whole magazines when I first went in there that I didn't look at everything else. Alright, so what else have we got? Some old like pots and glasses and stuff. Lovely little plates. So everything in this cupboard seems to have kept its colour quite well. It's still, obviously it's been shut away in shadow, it's not faded or anything like that. And I think that's why these comic books look so good. What's that? It's like an old school cap. But yeah, these have all kept their colour really nicely because they've been kept away in this cupboard. But there's so many of them, I just can't go over how many there are. And I guarantee you, this is why I'm really worried about putting this bit up. I guarantee you someone will come and nick these because they are probably worth some money. I don't know how much, I haven't got a clue, I'm not in any way an expert, but I think they probably are in some way. A whole collection like that as well in such good condition. Anyway, let's look at the rest of the room. On the dining room table we've got a book for geology of South Wales on there, and there's loads of like paperwork which I can't really show much of because I'm sure that some of it has the address on. And I don't want to show too much of that, so we're going to skirt around and make our way past. Oh, is that a TV? God, that is a TV, it's huge. And oh shit. Yeah, I just bashed my leg on the back of that thing. Right guys, so this is the last room before I have a proper look around the lounge. And this apparently is the library. Oh wow, it is as well. That's so cool. This whole house is such a surprise because we, like I said, we knew nothing about it at all. It's not like we've seen pictures of this on Facebook or anybody else doing this. And we just came across this and we're like, whoa, there's so much in here. This place just keeps giving. So this is actually an old Meccano digger by the looks of it. It's not in the best condition, but yeah, we've obviously had some kind of scoop on the end of that. I'm sure there's probably had tracks or something more to that, but that looks to me like an old Meccano digger. Is that Subutio? Is that Subutio? No, it's not. What is this? What is that? Super Soccer Bouillon, I can't pronounce that, Bouillana product. I think at some point, because it's got holes and stuff here, well, I'm guessing there would have been goals that someone's obviously made and put in there. And I'm guessing you probably would have played something like Subbuteo. If you don't know what Subbuteo is, it's like these little footballers you used to flick and they used to hit a giant ball and basically play football. I used to play with my dad years ago. Little trophy. And now this is interesting. So we've been trying to peg down what we think this person was doing. And so far we can't like coding and computers and all sorts of stuff like that. If I look in here, there's a load of books on animal biology. Unbeaten lions, you've got disease of the stomach and intestines, Mesozoic fossils, genetics, restless atmosphere. It's just so eclectic. A modern carpenter and joiner, the book of knowledge. It is genuinely so eclectic. I don't know if I can pin down what this person was into, but maybe they were just into a whole range of things. Because there's books on rugby, and we've had the football, and there's books on football down there as well. Maybe they were just a big reader, and they just liked reading all the time. So this is probably quite collectible as well. Mickey Mouse, or Magician Mickey. Again, the colours on this are fantastic. I mean, the paints have seen better days, probably, but I'm guessing the tin itself is probably quite collectible. So I've just found this, and this is assembler editing, computer language, Atari CXL 403. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's from an Atari machine. I don't know much about Atari, to be honest, but that's, yeah, there you go, look, Atari, incredible. That's probably worth a fair bit as well. So guys, I was just going upstairs to do some more pictures and stuff. I've just seen this, Atari Gold Runner, ST Gold Runner. The guy who was here is definitely, someone was into computer games, 100%. God, nuts. There's more Atari stuff down there, Virus. Right, anyway, upstairs, pictures, cinematics. So guys, we were just literally finishing up doing some cinematics. I don't know how we all missed this, but literally sat on the windowsill is an Atari 800 XL.
Wow, that is
what's this? Cool. Oh, there's more of it.
There's a mouse there, isn't it?
Oh, there is the mouse. God, yeah. So we've got Atari. How did we miss this? How did we all miss this? Atari
I mean, if you
1010.
We've been here, what, a couple of hours?
Oh, someone's cut the mouse, that's a shame.
That is a shame.
Yeah. That is nuts. I don't know how we all missed that. Literally a whole Atari system. This is, again, that's probly worth an absolute mint as well. I've been saying this the whole time. I'm not going to say how much those comic books are worth that we saw, but what I'm going to say is we have looked them up. And I wasn't wrong. Wow. But yeah, this place is incredible. Absolutely incredible. That is it for this location. What an amazing location, packed into such a small space. There are a couple of outbuildings, but I think you've pretty much seen most of that when I first walked in. There's not too much to see, just like some old dog things. Well, I'm guessing they were breeding dogs at some point. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been an amazing explore. Please go check out all the others, 2 of them back at the car already, and Colin as well. They'll be linked in the description. And I'll see you guys again next time. See ya!
Wrapping a rag around my face, I pull my hoodie on. This ain't no time for rookies young. Got my octo camera on. Slithering can't be worried about no 5 or special ops. I keep my composure steady, thunder the follow go, cause I'm off the top. Your weird inseminations ain't made